So good afternoon, good morning. Third year BA Computer Applications, fifth semester. Multimedia systems. మనకి 2 పేపర్స్ ఉంటాయి, మొత్తం 4 పేపర్స్ ఉంటాయి. థర్డ్ ఇయర్ BA కంప్యూటర్ అప్లికేషన్స్ ఫిఫ్త్ సెమిస్టర్ 4 పేపర్స్ ఉంటాయి. వెబ్ టెక్నాలజీస్, వెబ్ టెక్నాలజీస్ అండ్ మల్టీమీడియా సిస్టమ్స్. ఈ రెండు మెయిన్ పేపర్స్. థర్డ్ పేపర్ ఏమో మనకి జనరల్ ఎలెక్టివ్ ఉంటుంది, ఐటీ 1, ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ టెక్నాలజీ 1, అండ్ సెక్ పేపర్ ఒకటి ఉంటుంది, సెక్ త్రీ పేపర్ ఉంటుంది. దట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ యాజ్ ఆర్ బేసిక్స్ 1 ఉంటుంది. సో మల్టీమీడియా సిస్టమ్స్ అనేది మనం స్టార్ట్ చేద్దాం. సో వాట్ ఆర్ ద బేసిక్స్ ఆఫ్ మల్టీమీడియా సిస్టమ్స్? So multimedia system is a computer machine that can transmit and accept information, multiple media from external world. So multimedia system means a computer system that can transmit, means transmission and accept information by using multiple media, means text, graphics, pictures, animations, like that. Supports the So multimedia system is nothing but it is a combination of all text, graphics, images, pictures, presentations, audio, video systems, and all these things. So supports integrated storage, transmission and representation of the discrete media types, text, graphics and images, and the continuous media types, audio, video on a digital computer. So it supports integrated storage, means multiple storage and multiple media, like transmission, continuous audio media types like text, graphics and images, and continuous media types like audio, video on a digital computer. So what are the different media types used in multimedia? Text, hypertext, images, audio, video, 2D graphics, 3D graphics. So text means hypertext means some HTML ordinary text. Images means static and dynamic images. What are static images? Means they can't move or they can't change. Dynamic means we can control the images with some programming language or scripting language. Text means hypertext, and audio means speeches, music like audio files, video files like MP3 files. Like video files means movies, documentaries like AVI files, like the 2D graphics and 3D graphics. 3D graphics means games and 2D graphics means vectors and graphics. So different form of media types means in multimedia we may use a different form of fields, media files like data files, audio files, video files, graphic files, image files, like that. So what are the different characteristics or what are the different features of characteristics or different features of multimedia systems? So generation or capturing of data and processing such as digitalize, storage in devices, manipulate using software such as Photoshop, or distribution over LAN and WAN, output using devices such as monitors, rendering, representation, transmission, several time dependent and time independent media streams. Generation or capture of data means to create data as well as to capture the data, like capturing of video, audio files, voices, like that. Processing such as digitalization processing. Storages in devices means different storage media used in devices such as hard disks, magnetic tapes, magnetic drums, and flash drives, different types of devices, drives, like that. Manipulate using software such as Photoshop means various multimedia softwares like Photoshop, Flash, distribution over LAN or WAN means to publish or to send and receive or upload some multimedia uh, multimedia techniques. And output using devices such as monitor means to display or to show the presentations on the monitor or projectors. Rendering and representations, transmission, several time dependent and time independent media streams. So what are the different components of multimedia? What are the different components of a multimedia systems have? So device and examples. Capturing devices, software processing elements, storage devices, distribution networks, display rendering devices, processing devices. So capturing devices, capturing various capturing devices all we have used like video cameras, audio microphone, keyboards. Video cameras capture audio videos, audio microphone is used to capture audio files or audio signals. Keyboard means to capture some text. Software processing elements means content creation, compression and encryptions. Content creation means creating content by using some HTML scripting and others. Storage devices means various storage devices, what are the CD-ROMs, DVD-ROMs, hard disk memories, chips like memory flash drives, like pen drives, all these things. And distribution networks means how the multimedia applications or how the multimedia files are distributed or published on the network. Internet internet or networks means by using Ethernet, ATMs, fiber optics wireless. Display or rendering devices means like monitors, speakers. Monitors for displaying some presentations, speakers for output audio output devices, projectors means to display some presentations, audio, text with audios. Printers means they are used to take hard copies, means text. CD quality speakers, SVGA, like that. Processing devices like CPUs, set-top boxes, workstations, DSP. CPUs are used in computers, and set-top boxes for used it to display as like mainly used along with some disk TVs or along with some cable TVs. Workstations. What are workstations? Means play games, to play some games on DSP hardware, like that. So what are the features? What are the main important features of what are the components? These are the components of multimedia systems, and these are the features of multimedia systems. So what are the features? Very high processing power. And only multimedia systems have very high speed hardware and software devices, so that they can process the data and information with very high processing power. Yes. Why? Because all audio files, video files can run very fastly or quickly. A file system capable of handling multimedia information. Similarly, we may have separate file systems to capture multimedia files and to process multimedia files and to output multimedia files, like that. File formats that exploit the inherent properties of the multimedia. There are many number of file formats are available for text files, audio files, picture files, video files. Like video files means as we know that AVA files, MP4 files. Audio files means MP3 files. Text files means .txt files, HTML files. Similarly, other formats, other multimedia file formats have. There are picture files are JPGs, JPEGs, BMP files, like that. Efficient and high input output rate means for using multimedia systems, we may use very high speed input output devices. Means we require some very high speed projectors, audio systems. CPU is very with high speed high speed megabytes. Storage is also we require very high capacities, and internet also required very with high capacity internet. Similarly, for similarly, we may require very high speed graphic cards. Cards means to play some games or to play some videos. Audio systems also we have crystal clear audio systems like that. Next is multimedia operating systems. Separate multimedia operating systems are also available. Storage and memory. Similarly, we require very high speed dynamic storage capacities in TGBs and internal and as well as external. Memory also means memory capacity means minimum for efficient to play efficient multimedia systems. We may require 4 to 8 GB memory, internal memory. Network support also we require very high speed network bandwidth support, and some other software tools are there for various software tools are also there to create and generate and to play multimedia systems, devices, multimedia software, audio devices, video capturing devices, editing tools, and multimedia studios, video tools, video like that. So features, what are features means? First one is very high processing power. Very high processing power means we require very high speed CPUs to run the systems, to run the multimedia systems in a very efficient manner. So in the modern multimedia context, movement and processing of large amounts of data in real time are emphasized. Include support hardware such as graphics and video adapters, digital signal processors. So for running latest video or latest multimedia multimedia files, we may require very latest hardware configurations such as graphic cards, video adapters, or digital signal processing like that. A file system capable of handling multimedia information. File system means file system should have the capability to deal with streams of data such as video audio files. So file system should support audio video files also. And file formats that exploit the inherent properties of the multimedia information. So there are many different types of file formats are used for different types of multimedia types, and each format have some inherent properties. Means in picture files we have different types of pictures like JPG, JPEG, BMP. So every type file type have some specific properties, so that we want to know all the properties of file types of the multimedia systems. The file format should be easy to handle from the file system point of view. Next, for efficient and high input output rate. Input output rate means high input output, fast input output devices like keyboards, like audio systems, video systems, monitors, latest monitors, digital monitors. Next, high speed graphic cards. So the input and output subsystem should be able to handle large storage. Storage also very storage spaces are also required. The controller hardware should be able to provide recording and reading of data from storages. Means various hardware controllers also required to handle all these things. Multimedia operating systems. An efficient file system and data structures are required to provide support for direct transfers, disk to NAU, real-time scheduling of tasks, fast internet processing. Means separate multimedia operating systems are also available. Storage and memory. Caches have to be larger and may have to be in a two or three level hierarchy for efficient management. So we require a very high storage capacities and memory capacities, internal RAM capacities and cache memory also should have should be very high. Next is network support. To apply client server paradigm in building multimedia applications, high speed support from the network subsystem is required. It should be able to stream the data out of the disk directly to minimize delay. So very high speed, high bandwidth network systems also required with high speed client server systems. Software need to be user friendly as they have to handle a variety of media at the same time. To make these things tools easier, tools should support object-oriented software design and development. So very variety of software tools are available. So we may require all these varieties of softwares. So types of multimedia systems we may discuss in the next chapter.